So, Coach, going into fall camp, what's one thing you want your linebackers to improve on?
I think I want them to be consistent, or have to be consistently good, if that makes sense. Not occasionally great, but consistently good. I know everybody wants us to talk about tackling and scheme and all that stuff, but in my experience in this defense and what we do, if we get 11 guys on the field playing as hard as they can, we're going to create more negative plays than big plays happen on the offense.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of the few positions on the team where you're gonna have to rely on like transfers and guys coming in. There's a lot of other like experienced guys that have stayed. So, what different dynamic does that bring to your group?
I thought it's been really good because the guys that were here, guys like Will and Caleb and James, have really embraced the guys that have come in. The guys that have come in have bought into the culture that Coach Dillingham and Coach Ward and myself are trying to build within the group, within the defense and the team. So it's been a good mixture of everybody going, hey, listen, we were all doing something last year, but that was last year. Let's put aside those things and move forward together and become better versions, whether it's me as a coach or them as players, of what we're trying to do together this year.
Yeah, I mean, is there any differences between what your scheme is going to be this year or compared to last year, just because of the players you have?
Yeah, I mean, I think every year, you look at what you can do better, what we can do better defensively, and how it can be coached. And then I think good coaches are always going to look at, hey, what are our strengths and our weaknesses, and tailor whether Coach Ward the way he calls it or the way we play techniques. So, like, in going on 17 years, I don't think every year has ever looked exactly the same. And, I've been blessed to be around good coaches that consistently look at how can we improve and what is the strength of this kid, and are we asking him to do something that is maybe the best for him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, how big was it for your group to get Juju Mitchell this summer?
I think, he's been a good piece to add to the competition. I think the group had a really good spring and competed really well. And I always look at my job is, number one, get these guys playing as hard as they can, teach them what to do and how to do that, and then create competition, right? And so when you bring in a guy like him who's had success at 2 other schools and played at a very high level in some, obviously, against some very good competition, that's only going to help iron sharpen iron in that room. Because at the end of the day, we are about playing the best guys and creating the most competition possible.
Yeah, is there one like specific thing that you are looking for your guys to improve on it, whether it be like, I don't know, like tackling or like an area like that?
I think it's mastering the fundamentals of our defense. And when we say that, the base calls, the base checks, running to the ball, tackling, like being really good, and not occasionally great. Does that make sense? So I'm looking for just overall more consistency in what we do, as opposed to, hey, some really excellent, man, this great play, but then some really low valleys, if that makes sense. I want those things to even out.
Yeah, how are you going to implement that consistency?
It started this spring when we had one-on-one meetings and went through the strengths and weaknesses. First thing we asked, or at least I asked my players to do, is evaluate me. What can I do better? How can I teach better? And then taking that feedback and then critiquing them and saying, hey, this is what you need to get better at. And so it's really been a plan since the spring of how hard the guys have been working on the feedback we gave them, whether it was in the weight room, whether it was nutritionally, whether it was their body composition, if that makes sense, and then obviously the skill set we do on the field. So all those things in that plan that we've implemented since the end of spring, I anticipate to see those improvements each day in fall camp.
All right, thank you.